Well, everyone, the time has come. Welcome to the very first official video of King Leo's World. In this video, I just want to sit back and discuss with you guys like what made me create this channel, what you kind of expect from it, and go into a little bit more details about who King Leo is. So let's hop right on into it. Step into King Leo's world, where dreams come alive, with tales of adventures and courage will thrive. King Leo, king of the pride. Join us on this journey and take a wild ride, from jungles deep to city streets. Tales to be told with every roar. A new chapter unfolds. King Leo, hear the mighty roar. We want more. Join the pride. Let's explore King Leo's world forevermore. Let's explore King Leo's world. King Leo's world. King Leo's world. Let's explore King Leo's world. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to King Leo's World. Today is the time we've all been waiting for. The first official kind of video segmenting into what King Leo's World is all about. As I stated in the previous little segment that you just saw, in this video, we're kind of going to go into details about what made me create the channel, who I'm trying to attract as far as viewer wise, and kind of like different things to expect from the channel. So, as far as like what made me create this channel, there was a couple things that made me create this channel. One of the things that really made me want to create this channel was the fact that I have so many thoughts and opinions about what happens in the world all going on through my head. There's times I see things, I have an opinion about things, and I kind of just keep it in my head. I don't really try to go and, express it at all. So all these little file lockers are kind of like sitting in my head, just kind of like there with all this knowledge or all these thoughts on things. And I just felt like I needed an outlet. So one of the main things I thought like the perfect outlet would be YouTube. I can get on there, I can give my thoughts, I can give my views about how I feel about different topics, different things that's going on. Like I've said previous in my introduction video, that, we're going to explore things from the LGBTQ plus community, from politics to virtual interviews. So all of this stuff is going to be worked in to King Leo's world. I also just wanted a place that I could create where everyone could come and have an open conversation, where we could openly talk about anything and everything. A place where you can come, you can express yourself, you can ask me questions, you can give your views on things and not be judged because of how you think. Now, I will say there may be some topics I don't really want to touch on, and I will explain what those topics are when those topics come up, if they come up, and will explain to you why I'm choosing not to talk about them. But other than that, this is definitely a space where everyone can come and have a conversation, where everyone's views matters. I don't want anyone to think like just because we're having a topic about one thing and I'm giving my opinion and my views that that's final law. No, I really want to hear back from you about everything. So that's why I really created this channel also, is because I wanted a place where any and everyone can come together and have an open discussion of your race, regardless of your sexual orientation, regardless of how you view yourself, regardless of all aspects. I want there to be a place where everyone can feel safe and come and have that conversation. A place where we can have, like I said, those open discussions on those hard topics. Like, when I say the hard topics, as far as gay marriage, as far as transgender equality, as far as what's going on in the world, as far as politics, as far as immigration, as far as just everyday life, like somebody saying like, I don't approve of my daughter marrying outside her race or my son marrying outside his race, like kind of my opinion on all of these hard topics that a lot of people don't want to discuss and don't want to get into. But me, I want to have that place where we can discuss and have those conversations. I feel like King Leo's World would be the perfect place for that. Also, definitely a place where we can have fun, a place where I can show off my own talents. Like, I am definitely, believe it or not, not a big talker as far as like giving speeches or anything like that. I am more so like on that spectrum realm of where I like to talk. I have my opinions about things when they come up, but also I have other talents. I like to sing. I like to, kind of like experience what's going on in the world through my own view and through my own eyes. I do write songs, I do other things like that, but I don't want that to be the big focus of this channel. But there will be little things here and there on this channel that has to do with me kind of doing that. Another big thing as far as like who I want to reach and attract as far as on this channel, actually everyone's welcome. Like all the ones that have always felt like what they have to say doesn't matter, and those that just want to have their voice heard. You are the ones that I'm really reaching out to. You are the ones that I feel like this channel is kind of designed for. Because I know so many people in the world feel like they can speak, but no one's listening. They can say things, but no one cares. And I want you to know that is definitely not true. It's just the right audience has not heard what you have to say. So, me creating this channel, I'm not doing this for fame, accomplishments. I mean, if I make money, fantastic. I'm not against that. But I really want it to be a place of where we can have a conversation and just explore what's going on in the world and just have your voice be heard like I want mine to be heard. This is a place where everyone is welcome, no matter what your views are or how you feel about what is being talked about. You are always welcome here. I would love to have everyone. I mean, I would love to have anyone on the show, honestly. Like, if you see that maybe a topic we talked about is something that resonates with you, or you want to just kind of come on the show and just kind of let talk about what your experience and stuff is all. I would love to have anyone on the show to discuss or have an open conversation about just about anything, just so your voice can be heard, my voice can be heard. And I'm sure there's people out there that are listening that want their voice to be heard. So, literally, more in detail on the type of things we will discuss. Definitely can go into that. As some of you already know, I've said LGBTQ, I've said politics, I've said I'll have virtual interviews, everyday life. I really don't want this channel to be super topic focused though, but more of an open discussion that may lead to a specific topic. So I would love to have conversations and it just be an open dialogue. Now, those open dialogues may lead into having a more in depth discussion about a topic, but I don't want that to be the biggest focus. Like, I want this to be a fun place where you can come and enjoy yourself and know that you left with something. I don't want this to be a pointless channel of me just rambling or me having guests on the show and we're just talking about any and everything. I want you to leave knowing that you came and you accomplished something as far as you learned something new, you are more intrigued about something. But I definitely want these shows to have meanings. But some topics that I really am interested in that I know will probably get touched on quite a few is the LGBTQ plus community. For those of you that don't know, I am a part of that community. I have been a happily gay male for basically my whole life. More details on that later as we kind of get deeper into the channel. But yes, that's a huge focus for me. Another huge focus is virtual interviews about different things ranging from work experiences to what made people get into certain things like modeling, singing, teaching, or just those that don't know what they really want from life yet, but know that there's something special they want and that maybe us having a discussion will kind of clear that up for them and make them feel like, they are heard and maybe have some kind of guidance if that makes any sense. I'm definitely not a psychiatrist or anything like that, but I know sometimes with people that are struggling with things, it helps them to kind of figure out what they want out of life by having those conversations with other people. So that is definitely something I want to focus on really heavily with this channel also It's just having those people on that want to have conversations. I also want to be able to kind of like push out there. If you're a content creator, if you're working on a video or you're trying to accomplish something, I want this to be the platform to where I can bring you onto the show. You can talk about it, you can discuss it, and we can just put it out there to any and everyone to just really understand what's going on in the world. Like, cause I feel like a lot of things are misunderstood and not there. I feel like I'm rambling and I apologize, but like I said, there's so much that goes on in my head that is like, I have to put it out there. Another big thing that I want to talk about, even though for me, I kind of want to steer clear of it, but I know it's going to come up, and that's politics. Even though I really don't want to touch too much on this because I feel like our government is so corrupt right now and that just about anything, and it gives the energy of the topic to what's going on, and I just don't wanna give that much fuel to that fire, but I know it has to be done, and I know it's going to come up. So, yes, we will talk about politics. I might even have, like, later on in the show and everything like that, or later on in further videos, I should say, I might even do some unboxing videos. There's a couple more things I do plan on getting for this channel as far as, like, another microphone, a couple of different more setups that I have. I mean, I have a lot of things here already, but I kind of want to get more. So I see myself doing like unboxing videos for the channel also. There may even be some short video clips of me singing. Like I said, I do like to sing. I do enjoy singing. I don't want this to be fully based on that, but I feel like this would be a good outlet also to kind of not just show what I'm looking for as far as like, in the channel, but kind of just like show little short videos of me singing or maybe me singing with some friends or things like that. But like I said before, this channel is a pretty open channel to where any and everything is possible. Like literally you may get on this channel and think, oh, he's just going to talk about this. And we randomly start talking about the weather. Even though that sounds very boring and I really don't want to do that, but I'm just trying to explain like how broad I should say everything could possibly be with this channel. Now, as far as how often I will be posting, that kind of varies a little bit. Because it just depends on how often you might get a post. I mean, I could say that you might get a post once a week or every 2 weeks. It kind of just depends on how life kind of takes this channel. Because we may have a conversation about something and I might be like, that was a real good topic. Maybe I'll touch more on that and I'll kind of keep that going just to kind of keep those views coming in, keep those people that's intrigued about that intrigued. I also definitely want, like I said, to hear from you guys. Like if we're talking about something and you have a spin-off to it or you have something more that you want or more in depth about that, please let me know. Because that could also dictate on how often I post also. But I do plan on posting like short clips of stuff here and there just to make sure that I'm keeping all of my Pride viewers active and not going too long without a post. So with that being said, that is basically kind of like a read off into what to expect from King Leo's world. I am so happy that we get to kind of experience this and do this, but like it's definitely something I want to touch on and definitely be something that we succeed at and that we can move forward with. Because like I said, I feel like so many people's voice aren't heard. And I want there to be a channel and an access to where people can actually be heard and people can come and say how they feel and not be ridiculed for it. Now, there may be follow-up questions. There may be certain things that you may say and I may have a follow-up question to it. Maybe someone else might have a question. I do plan on going live sometimes, especially if I can get like another host on at some point too. Kind of to go live where we can kind of take your questions on certain things or just open discussion questions on things where we can actually have a conversation and actually answer those questions live. So that's something else that I'm kind of looking into. But as of right now, I'm kind of taking it step by step. I have a thought of where I kind of want this channel to go. But at the same time, I really want to just be natural in a conversation. It doesn't have to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect on it. But just having that conversation and knowing that someone is benefiting something out of this. So that I would definitely have to say is my biggest focus for starting this channel. And it's definitely something that I hope I accomplish as time. So I had a little side note that I were thinking of that I kind of wanted to throw in here. So I was thinking of we should have a little Q&A after each video. So the what my thought process was, so send in all your questions and I'll answer them in the next video. If it works out, maybe we can do something to where like whatever we discuss on that video, you can send me over any kind of questions or any kind of thoughts that you have on it. And then at the end of each video that I post, I would do a Q&A from the previous video to answer those questions, to kind of like keep it going and kind of answer those questions. So let me know what you think about that. This can be a fun and very interactive way to start building the pride. And also, it gives me a chance in a way to actually answer your questions without having to do like separate videos for that. So if you think that'll be a good idea, just let me know in the comments. But I think it's something I kind of want to try. All right, folks. Well, that wraps up our first episode of King Leo's World. Of course, as you all know, I am your host, King Leo. Ooh, that was a mouthful. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's definitely something that I look forward to doing more with you guys. I started this channel to create a space where we can explore, learn, and discuss the things that truly matter. This channel is all about making those important conversations accessible and exciting. I believe that together, we can build a community where your voice matters as much as mine. This isn't just about me sharing my thoughts about, just everyday things. This is about us learning and growing together as a pride. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button below, ring that bell, get notified of new content, and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Comments are the most important thing right now, starting off a new channel, just to kind of give me your views, your thoughts, your opinions about what's going on. I want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts on why you think this channel is important and what topics you want to see in future videos and what you think will really grow the community and have us succeed on this channel. Thanks for tuning in and welcome to the Pride. Let's make some noise and create some amazing content together. Stay fierce, stay curious, and I will see you in the next video of King Leo's World. Please keep roaring.